Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're not tired. It's time to wake up. Danny's speaking. A little recap of some recent founds. Some recent founds I find. Some recent finds I found. That doesn't even sound right either. I don't know if you know this, but sometimes when you go to that store called Target, you end up buying things you don't need. That's kind of the theme around today's video. Don't worry though, it's still a happy ending. The hunts have been good, but also kind of stressful. Let's get into it. Starting off here, finally found the Playmates real feel Kong. He has real feelings, alright? And he's quite the crier. Just kidding, he means that his fur is real gorilla fur. Well, maybe not. It's just flocked. Is that the term we use? Flocked? Fuzzy? Furry, if you will? Well, maybe not furry like that, you know. You people out there like animals a little too much. Just has a good fuzz to him. And it's actually really cool. I didn't know how I'd feel about these figures when they first got teased when Drowned Viper came out. But having it in hand, I'm very happy. I found this Kong alone standing on a shelf. And I am still on the hunt for Godzilla. I don't know why I'm pounding his chest, okay? Like, it's a real feel, but like it doesn't feel like a real chest. Or that's not real metal, all right? It's not all real. There's the $10 figure. But really am still hunting down that Godzilla, and that's where I said this hunt's been stressful. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to figure hunting, toy hunting, it's fun when you don't have anything that you're really looking for. When you're just getting out there and just seeing what's on the shelves. That's when it's fun, because there's no goal other than to have fun. But when you are actually looking for something, hunting for something, and that something is very difficult to find, and get a little annoying, in my opinion. Kind of gets to a point where I'm like, I'd rather just buy this online if I could find it for a reasonable price, because driving to many stores over and over again, there's only so many times you can walk into a Walmart before you physically die. So the hunt continues for that Godzilla. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? Anyway, moving on. Here we have this huevo, that's Spanish for egg. I probably pronounced it wrong and upsetting my Hispanic ancestors. Sorry. This is the Mothra egg. I don't know if I ever showed. I have the Ghidorah egg. And both of these eggs came from my girlfriend. She just sees them and thinks they're funny. And they're cool little gimmick toys. This one I dropped right there. And thank God it's hard-boiled. Haha, get it? No. But it just transformed. I don't know how this idea was concepted, but they did it. Bandai did it. They're like, hey, what if eggs could transform? I mean, technically they do. Like, chickens come out of eggs, or scrambled eggs can come out of an egg. But this is far from it. This is a butterfly. This is a moth. All right, with the larva. But yeah, as you can see, it just unfolds into the queen of the monsters. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. It looks a little weird, but what do you expect when its original form was an egg? But I do like how it comes with a Mothra larva, so that's pretty cool. So not bad. It's fun. I have to show the Ghidorah sometime. I don't think I've shown you guys the Ghidorah one yet. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But I transformed it too. It's pretty cool. And I don't have any of the other ones, but maybe in the future I will. Just have a collection of Godzilla eggs, and I'll store them in an egg carton. So when guests come over and they like, hey, can I have some eggs? For, like, I don't know, maybe they're there. They spent the night. They're making breakfast. And I'm like, hey, you can get some eggs. They're in that carton over there in the fridge. And they open up and like, whoa, what is that? And it'd be like, haha, that's a toy. Please don't put that in the hash browns. So it'd be a good conversation starter in the morning. Or just get them to leave my house faster, which is also a plus. Let's move on. Have you guys heard of Sonic the Hedgehog? If you don't know, it's this. Just kidding. Well, I mean, not really. Just kidding. This is Metal Sonic, okay? We're diving deeper into the lore. Obviously, everyone knows Sonic. And this is the type of stuff that I walk into a Target and I'm not looking for it. And I just see it. I'm like, okay, I have to pick it up. And they had this Metal Sonic in the original art style, I guess you could say. The classic Sonic. And I just like how, like, stubby he looks. He's like chibi. It's kind of cute. I like it. I also found this Dr. Eggman, again from the classic Sonic games. And this is really cool. I don't know if it's going to show up in this video how terrible the color red is on my camera, but I'm looking at it right now, and dear God, my camera is fighting for its life. It does not like the color red. It's red phobic, and it's sad because red's actually my favorite color. But yeah, these were cool finds, especially the Eggman here. Like, very happy to find these. Was not expecting any of these. Like, my Sonic and Mario collection is like kind of that's the stuff where it's fun. Usually Godzilla stuff, I'm always like, I know what I want. I know what to expect. So I'm usually keeping an eye out on the internet for what's coming out and what stores to look for. Sonic and Mario, though, I sometimes I hear about what's coming out, and sometimes I see stuff online. But for the most part, it's just like walking into a Target, a Walmart, and just seeing what's on the shelf. And, you know, it's nice because you never know when you're going to be pleasantly surprised. And finding these, I was indeed pleasantly surprised. So, kudos to Jakks Pacific and Target for having these. You earned my money. Moving on, speaking of Mario, Super Mario, we have his brother, Luigi. Fire Luigi. Now these are like the newer models of the Fire Bros, where they have like a hand that's and a fireball that can fit into the hand. I think these are awesome. I like when they do new things with the molds, not just rehash the same mold over and over again, which Jakks Pacific does a lot. But to see this is cool. I like this gimmick, and I really like this figure. It looks awesome. The fireball effect is cool. I found Luigi first at a Target, and I knew I just had to get the Mario to go with it. And at first they were hard to find in my area, so I was very fortunate to see the Luigi. And I thought, okay, I'm definitely going to be hunting for the Mario now. Luckily for me, I didn't have to wait long, because here it is, the Mario, and I dropped it and shattered, and now I don't have Mario. Just kidding, I brought him back to life. Here he is. It's actually funny because, like I said, these weren't hitting my area for a minute, or at least they were hard to find. But now I went to some Targets recently looking for the Godzilla real feel, and both these Mario and Luigi's have been on the shelves, so now they're easier to find. Thankful for that. And it's great. Look at this picture of Mario, though, okay? Like, again, really cool. I like the gimmick, how he has the fireball. But Luigi, he looks like he's throwing the fireball. Mario looks like he's dribbling a basketball. So perhaps whoever sculpted this lost track of the assignment and thought he was making what's the Mario basketball game? Not Strikers. I forget. I don't know. Super Mario Basket. I forget. You know what I mean. But I just thought it was funny. But I'm happy to have both the Fire Bros. I don't know if I'll take any of these Jakks Pacific figures out of the box. We'll see. I'm kind of liking how they look in the box, and I don't know. It's just aesthetically pleasing. All right, I'm becoming an interior designer. Anyway, that was this week's recap. Weeks plural, because again, it's like the past 2 weeks of shopping, and yeah, I'm very pleased. Again, happy to finally find the real Feel Kong. Desperately trying to find the Godzilla. I did not expect it to be this hard. And I'm just getting sick and tired of going to stores. I need a break. But it's when I take the break when he'll be on the shelf. And then once I finally step back into a store, that's when he'll be gone and never to be seen again. For the Jakks Pacific figures, the Sonics and the Marios, awesome stuff. Very awesome stuff. So keep that coming. Can't wait to, Switch 2 got, at the time of this recording, the Switch 2 reveal, today's Monday. It's going to be Wednesday when they reveal it. Fingers crossed for a new 3D Mario, please. And Mario Kart, the next Mario Kart. I can't wait for that. Very excited. By the time this video goes live, though, all that stuff will hopefully be announced. Or I look like a fool, and none of it was announced, and maybe the Switch 2 just gets canceled. It's not gonna happen, okay? It's coming out, but I'm hopeful that they'll reveal the new 3D Mario. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Let me know what you guys are picking up recently. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time.